Yo, what it do, fam? What it do?
What
Welcome
up,
back to
though?
the Any and Everything podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Ralph. I'm here with El Vizzle from the Said
Yep.
Podcast. Watch them, they'll be on tonight. Do not forget, young Marcus. You know what I'm saying? What's good, my boy? And Zoe. Clearly look like a silent killer, with the straight face and everything, man. What's good with y'all?
Uh,
Y'all good?
what's poppin', my dog?
Yeah, good.
Can't complain, man. Can't complain,
What you
man.
sipping on,
How's
dog?
everybody's week?
Pretty busted.
Oh,
I feel you, bro. Even though it was a short week, this shit seemed like it was long as
Yeah,
hell.
well, boy, pretty busted.
I
Goddamn.
had
How
a good
about you,
week,
Zoe?
man. I had a good ass week.
You had a good week?
I had a
I
good
know, hey,
ass
look, I know you had a good week last night.
week. Yeah, did we?
Oh man,
Man, last night was a good time. Yeah, we
Good
had a good
times,
time
good times.
earlier this week too, bro. On Discord,
Yeah.
bro. Talking
Yeah.
shit, laughing at terrible things we
Dog.
probably shouldn't laugh at. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you know, we'll get into that a little later, man.
Oh,
What's the
shit.
word, man? Anybody drinking on something besides your boy?
I ain't drinking today.
What?
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
Okay.
there we go. Glasses up.
Pinky's
I
up.
forgot to get my shit. I'm tripping.
Dog, I'll grab something later on, dog.
I
Ralph,
know
you
that
on tonight, right?
I should be. We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. Unless
Um,
you get that call or that text.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. What up, Leisha? Yeah, we did violate some people's pictures.
I had the worst. Like y'all did me wrong. Nobody like
For those that are
They
watching
did do
and
you
don't
worse
know,
than everybody else.
okay? we were all on Discord. We were all on a chat, and our dude Moan, which is not here with us today, he has some family things
We should have
going
took
on.
that picture and brought me
we-
in today.
He streamed everybody's Facebook page, and he went through everybody's old pictures. And I promise you ain't never felt violated until somebody does something like that, because he went all the way back, like either back when you were in shape, or back when you were out of shape, or back when you had terrible haircuts, the
Bad
whole
haircuts.
nine.
bad
was-
haircuts.
It was rough, man. It was rough, but it was a good
shit.
time, man.
It was something.
So
Yeah.
we got an interesting topic today, and it was fueled by a situation that happened not that long ago. We're talking about insecurities, right? And one of the things that fueled the whole situation was the Keke Palmer situation, right? So apparently her dude got on social media and was ragging her out because she was half-ass naked with Usher during some award show. I don't watch TV like that, so I didn't know nothing about it until somebody brought it up.
I didn't either.
But he was upset that she's a new mom and she's out there with little clothes on. What's good, Linda? So I don't know how people feel about it. I've got multiple mixed feelings about it. Because on one hand, I'm like, yo, you got Keke Palmer, bruh. Like, you locked her down. She had a kid with you. Like, what are you so worried about? She's famous. She's gonna be around famous people. She's gonna do famous people crap. Not saying that it's an excuse to be out here and disrespect your household, but it's Keke Palmer. She's known to do little sporadic things like that.
And she's one of the women, black women too, that don't get in trouble. Like, we have never heard any negative about Keke. We saw her grow up on TV in front of our very own eyes. So, was it unfair? Yes, but I just don't. We'll get to it, but it's Keke. Like,
I don't get it, bruh. I mean, like I said, I get it, but I don't. Right? I don't get it because she's famous, right? So she can be around famous friends and no famous people. I do get it because it was Usher, right?
yeah.
we all we all know who Usher is.
There goes my
Right.
baby.
Who is her boyfriend or her dude?
That was terrible. God.
I don't.
I mean, but you see what I'm saying? You what you're saying is one and the same. Like, you can't say
I know
you don't get
know.
it because she's famous, but then she ends up with Usher. You're famous. You're gonna end up with somebody of that caliber. So you know what I'm saying?
I
So
agree. Well,
it
here
just comes with it. You get what I'm saying? It comes with the package of being famous. You know what I'm saying? Okay, prime example. Okay, say this, right? Say that your girl is famous, okay? and she got to do a sex scene with Jason Momoa. And you got to look at that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can't say that she famous, bro. And then you be
God,
like,
did you see? Did you see?
like,
That
it
made
comes
me-
with the salad. Like, you get what I'm saying? It comes with the ingredients. If
I
you're
want
famous,
Aquaman though. No,
So I
Aquaman.
was thinking of a conversation I just saw online. It was a porn star. Her and her husband are both porn stars. She had a scene with a black dude who's crazy, I guess. For lack of better words. And she did a podcast after talking about how much bigger he was than her husband.
Insecurity immediately.
And was talking about like, oh yeah, I couldn't. It doesn't even feel the same when we do it anymore, and all this other shit, dude.
See,
Yeah.
that's a flag on the play. But here's
it's
the but
a flag on a play, but it
she's
comes with
in
the person you're
porn.
with, bro.
Right,
Like,
she's in porn.
Yeah,
You thought
she's
she
in
was gonna
porn,
stick with the
bro.
little dudes the whole time? Like
she's in porn.
once again, I get it, but I don't, right? But it's also it's Usher though, right? So once my point was, we know who Usher is. We have no clue who her dude is, right? So in my mind, and it's just maybe in my mind, and maybe we on the same page. What does he have to compete? Let's say she's like, oh snap, Usher's actually into me, right? And I always thought he was cute, but in your mind, you're like, damn. I mean, how am I supposed to combat that?
He got love.
I'm about to say, but wait a minute though. Like, it's not like she just found out he's Usher yesterday. Like, everybody knows
right, but
Usher
this ain't
is.
happened just
But
yesterday.
she's with that dude for a reason though. Like,
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
okay.
but-
That could have been with
okay,
anybody.
facts. Because just like everybody, just like we saying it's Usher, it is Kiki Palmer. Like, she's not a small fry, bro. Like, she's not a small fry at all. She bad. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean?
When
When you
weight.
flip the script to that, Ralph, when you flip the script to that scenario of competing, I don't think it's a competition thing. I think it was just a moment. I think it was just a
don't get me
moment
wrong.
that
It
happened.
was a moment. I
It
don't
was
think
just a
she had
moment,
any
and that was
intentions.
it.
I don't think she had any intentions on making that happen. But what I'm saying is, I kind of can see where he was coming from, right? We know they ain't got no. Well, we don't know, right? We hope that they don't have no intentions. Kiki, like you said, she's a celebrity that ain't got a lot of bad dirt on her, right? She plays by the rules, and when she does break the rules, it's not to the point where it's like, oh my god, I can never deal with her again, right? So we don't even know, they could be friends. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about looking from the outside in, right? I'm an extra regular dude. He could be too, because I don't know who the hell that guy is. Usher roll up on my girl, and she got nothing on at the bottom, barely anything on at the bottom. He's got the arm around her, and he out here with the serenation. You trying to tell me I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think I would have any worries. But not everybody gonna feel that way. Not everybody gonna feel that way.
Like we said, I think it could have been handled in-house, because it could have been a misunderstanding where, it's just the moment. Everybody knows he has a residency in Vegas. I know people who went. My wife didn't went to go see him. I'm like, oh, you're going to see this nigga? Like, it's not the same, Usher. He's putting on like a freak show now. It's not like you're going to see R&B.
He like the old Janet Jackson
experience. Yeah, because he's like, that's the topic we're going to do on our show later. Is real R&B dead now, or just niggas just? That's gonna be a topic on our show tonight. Like, that's what we are.
But see that old school R&B. Let's put it this way. Can you think of a lot of songs today, right, that you would drop on a CD to have your times with? There's a few, right? Back in the day, you could pull a whole catalog together, put it on the CD, and you got easily, as long as you can last through that CD, the whole CD gonna make you go. Right, but I tell you who's on that CD. Usher.
I mean,
how many new Usher songs do you have on the album? You got older Usher. You don't. What's the name of his last album?
Name of his last. I don't give a shit what his last album was. We know who he is.
I'm saying.
No, come on, bro. Come
Niggas
on,
is-
man. Listen, I listen. I hear you, bro. And it is an insecurity. At the end of the day, it is an insecurity, right? At the end of the day, he should have been like, "Yo, Kiki, you at doing your shit. That's your thing. You famous. I trust you." So what Usher was singing earlier don't matter. She coming home to me. That's how I would have thought about it. I'm the one to put the baby in there. So you know what I'm saying? I'm winning.
And like my boy DB said, like, you know what I mean? Like, and it's funny because it's something DB hit it on the nail. Okay, like don't publicize the shit. If you feel a certain way and you got access to that person, just go talk to them.
Yeah.
Instead of dragging it out on social media. Like, you know what I'm saying? To me, that kind of put him in a bad place. And you know, I'm gonna give him a name.
It did.
Nigga, you know, his name is Darius. That's his name. His name is Darius Jackson. There you go. I'm just gonna say it
His
like
name
that.
is what?
I looked it up. Okay, his
That's
name is
all
Darius.
Darius is.
Okay?
No, I'm sorry. Anyway,
Yeah, you know. I'm sorry. You know, I wanted to do that because I didn't want to keep calling him Kiki's boyfriend. So
I was
you
okay
know
with
what
that.
I'm
I mean, look. You know
his name
what
is
I know
Darius
now.
Jackson. Okay, Darius Jackson. Okay, the way I was raised, the way I'm brought in, if I got access to you, you're gonna hear it from me. Like, you get what I'm saying? So, granted, like DB said, like, you know, social media ain't the place to take shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, don't do it that way. Like, if you got access to that person and you feel a certain way about it, especially your goddamn baby mama, your spouse, or anything like that, wait till she get home and be like, "Hey, baby, I really didn't like that."
Yeah.
And then y'all can stay private. People can stay out your fucking business because everybody want
That's
the
the way
drama.
handle. Yep.
Right, and
definitely.
And like you
it's
said, they got a
crazy.
kid together. They've been together for a long. I'm talking about they've been private, free, straight. They've been doing great up to this moment because
Had no
he
clue
felt
who he
some type of
was.
way, and then he wanted the world to know how he felt when he should have just kept it in and brought it to his spouse. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And now he known as the dude that's insecure about
there
us.
you go. Now
Yep.
he looks insecure. He looks worse. He looks like a boy,
Worse.
not a man, because of the situation how he spun
That's
it.
messed up.
And he didn't just like, you know what I mean? He didn't just say, "Oh, I didn't
Hey, y'all, I'll
appreciate
be
that,"
right back.
and just
I'm
left
back
it
in.
alone. He drug her ass. Like, he literally drugged her ass. Like, he was on there going 10, and I'm like, God damn, did I miss something? Like, a part of me felt like I missed something.
Yeah, the way he came at it was like this wasn't her first time.
Yeah, he
doing something
came at it
that.
like you've been
And-
built up. Like they talked about this previously.
And that
or
wasn't the
something.
case, right? That's the crazy thing. It wasn't the case. This is the first situation we've ever heard of, right? And like DB said, you know, you leave that at the crib, bro, because there was no need for the world. He didn't make a situation out of it, I'd have never known about it at all.
I never know.
It would have been just Keke Palmer with a crazy dress on that we probably would have heard of. Like, oh, remember 3 years ago when she wore something crazy? I'm like, no, I didn't know. I had no clue. But he brought the attention on himself in a negative way and on his girl in a negative
You
way.
know, dog, but now what? Guess what everybody's going to do? Everybody's going to the internet, looking at that picture, saving that picture,
Bruh,
blowing that picture
I
up.
didn't
It's
save
all
it. I
over
looked at
websites.
And
I
the
want
sad
to go
thing
look at
about
it because I
that-
want to go see what the talk was all
The-
about.
The
Wow,
sad thing
yeah.
about that is it wouldn't even been a big fucking deal.
It
Wouldn't
wouldn't
nobody
have,
be
bruh.
saving no picture. Wouldn't nobody be searching it. Wouldn't nobody be doing
Yeah.
none of that shit had he kept his mouth shut. Had he just addressed it behind the scene. Granted, people would have been talking about it that night. But look at it now.
His
You know what I'm
feelings
saying?
and his
Look at
little
it now.
pride was hurt.
Now you got the attention of everybody. Now
I
he
guarantee you, that's not the first time she met Usher. Like, she had a whole show where she had celebrities on a game show every night. So
That's what I'm
it wasn't like the
saying.
first. So you know, it was him, man. Like he could have waited till she got
I
home.
don't know.
Like,
That,
I know that's
it
not
was-
what she usually do,
Yeah.
but hey, it made me look bad. It made us look bad as a unit.
Facts.
Whatever you said behind closed doors.
Anyway, he
Honestly,
could have
just
went
call it
about
what
it
it
any
is.
other way than
Carlin, look,
social
I'm
media.
not comfortable with that. And
Yeah.
that's what it comes down to. It's not so much anything else. I'm not comfortable with that. He took pictures of her being thick and shit by himself and posted them online. You know what I'm saying? So he can't say anything about her and the way she was dressed. I'm not comfortable with you being that close to another man in the public's eye. Nothing's wrong with that. You keep that in the house, though.
And it
You
could
know
have
what
been
I'm
real
saying?
as simple as my bad, baby. I didn't even know.
It could have been as simple as just a fucking text.
That's
a
true too.
call. Baby, hey, look,
Keep
hey,
it
whoa,
in-house.
baby, hey, check this out. Hey,
But
call
if I'm
me
not
when you get
mistaken, don't they
the
live together? Aren't they together? Like together?
Yeah, they
Well,
get
somebody
it.
had to watch the baby, so
brother.
you know.
They
Well, yeah,
together
but you didn't see
together.
the outfit when she left the house. Like when my wife goes out, I'm looking. Oh,
I don't think. I think
Facebook.
she probably was.
Right.
She probably
What
got
the fuck
changed
you
at a
figure you
hotel.
doing?
Ain't no telling what happened.
That's
All
true.
I know is
He was
Darius
fine with
Jackson.
it until it
Darius
was
was
blown
doing a
up.
good thing. Okay, Darius was being a daddy until he became a whole ass nigga and he got on social media. You get what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying. Darius was being a good daddy, okay? But then once he stepped to that realm, that's when it I want to say that's
and
when
that's
it
right.
magnified everything. That's when
DB said it
everything
right.
became bigger than what it was.
He lived with her. She don't live with him. He lived.
I'd have been like, all right, bet. I see you get home because, like I said, she's met hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of celebrities. I know at the end of the day, you coming back here with the same
He chose you.
thing.
She
Usher might have
chose
to up
you.
for
But-
something later on. If anything,
I hear you, bro. I hear
this
you.
is my opinion.
But and once again, I'm on the same page with y'all. But what I'm saying is that I can understand the dude insecurity. I mean,
I can't.
it's him worrying that okay, it wasn't just no regular dude. It was Usher. I mean, if you look at the picture, she looked mad happy. And once again, I'm playing the devil's advocate here, right?
And I
I'm
got
on the
you.
same page because I would. I mean, if it was me, you have a good time. Cool, that's great. Hope you enjoyed yourself. But I'm asking that question because she walked in my door, or our door. You know what I'm saying?
However you paint it, yeah. However you paint it, because actually, it's like what LV just
Glad
said.
you have fun. Don't do that shit.
LV just
Yeah.
said it. She's probably happy because she's with her friend. They like they're celebrities.
She just had a baby, so she's out having fun. She's off the baby
She's
weight.
probably having a
throwing
good
off.
time. Like
She
ain't,
lost that
you know what I
baby
mean? Like
quick too,
I'm pretty
man.
certain that was not her
that baby
first
weight
time.
stayed
I
perfectly.
mean, yeah,
where it
that
used to
ain't
be.
where it needs to be.
That was not her first time meeting Usher, bro. I don't give a damn.
It reminds me of
Maybe
that
he was
episode.
upset with the dress. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe he
Well, it
more
was
upset
the
with
dress too. It was. Well, he was
I'm just
mad
trying
about.
to pinpoint what it is
Okay.
because
He was
ain't
mad
no
about
way
the
in
dress.
hell.
I mean, he said he was upset about the dress. Said she, she your mom. She shouldn't be out there dressing like that.
There you go. Let's say that.
You know,
Let's say that. Let's
but
just put that out there because he clearly wanted us to know what he was upset about. He clearly told us what he was upset about. So that's what I'm saying. So ain't no telling what's between
Daddy's home.
man.
Tough. Yeah. I want to know what song was he singing? 'Cause
I don't know if I find out
There goes my
Daddy's home.
baby. No, he was
Hey,
singing
look,
There Goes My
It
Baby.
changes everything.
He was singing There Goes My Baby.
Oh, that's what the song he was. Oh,
Nah,
Well,
mm.
shit. I mean, that ain't. It's better, but it ain't much better. It wasn't Daddy's home, but There Goes My Baby is,
like we talked about before the show started, the episode of Boondocks, where Tom took Sarah to the restaurant. He bought us some ice cream. She was fanned out. I mean, I get it. I get that way. I get it because Tom had to sit there and watch the whole thing. In front of
Oh yeah, you lost that one. You lost that one. I mean,
they look happy.
Uh,
Look, they look happy. Look, she looked just as happy as she was.
yeah, and he looked like a hater. He looked like
he really do. He looked like. But
I'm
Dave,
trying to give the guy credit because, like y'all said, the same way Kiki got him, it's the same way he got her. Okay, they got each other. Okay,
Yeah.
we're just gonna say that. Okay,
That's
that's just what it is. Okay, he got Kiki. That's we good.
he
got her.
winning to us. He winning.
Yeah, because he even dumped the baby in her. So hey, I can't do nothing else about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga
it's
ASA.
like for life.
Man, that nigga, I hate that nigga ASAP, man, what he did to Rihanna. But we ain't gonna get on that. But what I'm gonna talk about is Darius. Okay, he did what he's supposed to do.
He won the Super Bowl.
But he kind of fucked up. He probably fucked up his bag, man. He probably fumbled the bag. Bro.
He fumbled the bag, man. Because look,
that'd
she
be
probably got
alright.
home like, what the fuck is this shit? Do you not
Right.
know who I am? You can't be doing stuff like this.
Bro, like
go sit in the corner.
It put them in a situation where you start asking yourself, like, have they always been this happy? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, he kind of fucked it up for him, man.
And that's the crazy part, bro. Because I guarantee you, they probably didn't have no issues into this situation, and him putting it online is not going to do anything but amplify all the problems.
And then he stood 10 toes down in the shit.
Right, and he didn't back off of it. He didn't say, "Oh, I shouldn't have did that." He was more like, "Well, I mean, yeah, fuck her, man. She shouldn't have did that shit."
I'm the leader of this family. It
Right.
was the leader of his family.
He set himself up to get disrespected as soon as he got home. As the man in this house, she like that don't pay shit. This my shit. You live with me.
But this the real shit though. This is the thing I want y'all to pay attention to. How quiet she's been, because she's probably took it to him. She ain't got to post nothing. She took it to him.
Probably beat him.
She don't have to post nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's how you handle shit. Like, she literally probably went home.
He gonna
nigga, you tripping? Like, you know what I'm saying? They probably had that sit down. Nigga, what is you doing? Like, what are you doing? For one, wipe your lips because they're ashy. And for two, take that diaper off. Okay, stop wearing the diper around the house. That shit's stupid.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate for like 2 minutes.
Come on, man. Help me. Help me.
Imagine the significant other is Keke Palmer. He just had a baby. She's out going to see Usher. You're at home. We all, for the most part, had babies, have been around babies. The baby screaming, crying, changing the diaper. You look up, the hell? You here holding the baby, changing. She's out there getting serenaded by Usher with her cheeks out.
She deserved it.
His emotion got the best of him.
That's exactly what happened, bro. I'm trying to
it's many things to plan that. It's many things to plan that. For one, it depends on your relationship, fam. If you with Keke Palmer and you don't know she about to go to a celebrity bash and she gonna be mingling with some of her friends, then nigga, what are you doing? What are you doing?
He knew.
He knew something.
He knew where he was going.
We all knew where she was going. It ain't about knowing where she going. It's about what's gonna happen when she there.
And then, like I said,
I don't know, man.
Another thing to get in on LV's scenario, it depends on the guy.
Yeah, definitely.
Because if you
Usher,
if you're genuinely with Keke Palmer, like me personally, I got Keke. We good. I got a whole baby with it. We look at my house, my throne. We chilling. If she's out there and she there, oh man, she out there kicking it with Usher now. That's what's up. Because I met the nigga before. He in our inner circle.
That's what I
you know what I'm saying? Like it depends.
This is not new.
It depends. Yeah. But
you're right.
I hate to say it, but if you're a soggy diaper and you're sitting at the house with the baby and shit, and you like, oh yeah, I ain't feeling this shit. You know something?
Look at her having fucking fun. A little jealous.
I'm about to type with the baby in my
That's the part that I'm talking about, though, right? He at the crib watching his girl get hugged on by Usher, holding the baby.
Was he getting hugged on? Was it a friendly hug? Like,
and listen,
my buddy.
You can call it what you want. It didn't look friendly, even though it once again, I don't think it had any
ill
will towards it. In his eyes, he holding it.
But he's performing. Like I said earlier,
you said you was going to an award show. His motherfucker over here, hold my girl. Singing, there go my baby. I got your baby.
Hey, the part where she walked away and he turned around and looked at her ass, he was like, "Ooh, girl."
And he's like, damn, I told her not to wear that dress. I told her I wasn't comfortable. She would anyway. And now he up there singing and looking at her ass.
Now we gotta say, was he out of pocket? Because I didn't know he did that.
And mind you,
it's part of the song. He sung the song the way it was.
I'm saying, but the scenario he turned.
Well, no, he didn't have to do that. That's
basically
what they're saying.
It's a whole
and then on top of that,
even though it's a part of the song, he basically saying he didn't have to play into it like that. So like you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm singing a song and my song is like I like to fuck niggas up, and out of nowhere it's a nigga I don't like, and I'm just like, yeah, I like to fuck niggas up. The niggas gonna be like, oh yeah, you gonna fuck that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
what the fuck
you know
is wrong with
even
you,
though it's a part of the song, I didn't have to, but I did. So you gotta understand. But like I said, Usher's an entertainer, bruh. He been doing this shit his whole life.
That's what I'm saying, dog. He does this shit regularly. You know what I'm saying?
But
he
listen,
puts the show on.
What when you're sitting there and you're thinking about it, right?
Yes, I have.
And
to that question, yes, I have.
You start thinking like, oh, okay, well,
yeah,
what's Usher's track record? He had Chili, and he cheated on Chili. Who's not in his grasp? And I'm thinking, I'm trying to think as an extra salty as nigga that's at the crib holding baby while my girl is on TV getting sung to by Usher.
Man,
but you act like every woman.
I'm not. You can't say every woman because this ain't every woman.
No, I'm let me finish. Let me finish.
It goes to the
I like-
topic. It goes to the topic at hand, bro. Insecurity.
Exactly, DB.
Don't
Don't leave your girl around me. True player for real.
That's a nigga for real.
But what I'm saying is, bro, it depends on you as a man, bro.
Oh, shit.
It does depend on you as a man. Me personally, like
It
I said,
does.
that whole getting on social media thing, he shouldn't have did that.
He shouldn't have did none of that. He should
Now,
have addressed that at
I
the
would
beginning.
agree totally 100% what Ralph said about 30 seconds ago. But y'all also have to remember, it was a time about 4 or 5 years ago when he's out here burning every chick in the world. Everybody forgot about that. So it's like he just bat his eyes, get every chick. Like
He was out there giving them the
man.
Hey, no, now here's the thing. Okay. How confirmed was that?
He had
it was.
Was it confirmed?
Yeah.
I don't watch TV, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
But you watch that, so you
Yeah.
seen.
I didn't watch it. Listen, I heard about it and I had to go look it up.
What was your results?
Not that. I'm talking about the Kiki thing. I'm talking about the Kiki thing.
I hate to say it,
Oh,
bro,
shit.
but that's where my hammer comes down at. On the topic at hand, bro, it's the insecurity.
Yeah, insecurity, yeah.
It is.
I don't give a fuck who you are, bro. If you holding the baby for your girl, let's take off the Usher, Kiki, and all that shit. If you at home with your kid, bro, and you got a good woman, and you don't know she's a good woman because of the environment she in, or the situation she might find herself in, and she been a good woman for X amount of years,
That's on you.
for y'all to have kids.
Yep. That's
Then
on you.
motherfucker, then there's something wrong with your insecurities. You missed something a long time ago. If it took you this long to realize, oh, this bitch ain't shit. Because you gotta understand this, like I said, take away all that Usher, Kiki. This is a man at home holding the house down. He's holding the house down, goddamn it.
At this point, he is.
You get what I'm
He's got
saying?
the baby. He's the baby. Well, not babysitter,
The
but yeah.
only thing, like I said, the only thing I disagree with is getting on that goddamn social media. Because if he was just John Joe and he got on social media talking about Lamika at the club and shit, don't know how to be a stay-at-home mama because she wanted to go out for the first time after having a baby. Niggas been going in on that nigga like, bro, let your girl go have some good times, bro. Like, she been walking around wobbling around. She been pregnant, wobbling her ass around for just off that. Let her have a good time, bro. You at the house, man, because you got to hold it down for once.
I've been
so it depends. You know what I'm saying? Like, it
goes back to what Alicia said. I've definitely been that person before. I definitely got emotional and posted something I shouldn't have posted in retaliation to, being over emotional and insecure in that moment. I think it happens to the best of us. Like, it happens.
Definitely happened to me.
I don't think I have in that form, but I have gotten online and said some shit that, once it hit the internet, that's it.
That's it.
Ain't no coming back. You know
It's
what I'm
there.
saying? So not
I mean,
so
for
much
us-
as far as
for
a
us,
girl, but
we do that.
but it's just situations at hand, like use a bitch for doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just don't fuck with you no more. And that's nobody's business, man. It is what it is. If that's how you feel, then that's how you feel. You don't need to tell the world. You know how you feel, right? And if it becomes a situation, then you tell them there's a situation and you leave it at that. But when you throw that shit online, bro, you can't come back from that.
Can't
pull
that bitch back.
Your mother can say, yo, you remember 3 years ago, you said, man, I ain't never say that shit. Oh, here, hold on.
Wait, whoa. I got time hop.
Right,
I got time hop. This shit right here. Right?
Here you go, right here.
Yep,
Like,
yeah. Remember you said that? They had 150 people comment on it.
For the streets.
Yo,
That's tough.
come on, man.
That's tough. Now, not our Kiki. I don't think Kiki's for the streets.
We ain't talking about the same Kiki.
Oh,
No.
This man out here. Okay. Well, whoever that is, hey, look, you're entitled to your opinion, bro. That's why it's any and everything.
And he hates the NFL too. So
clearly.
that's tough.
I mean, listen, once again, you entitled to your opinion. I ain't mad at that. I don't fuck the NFL either. You know what I'm saying? Mostly because I don't watch it. But either way. But I don't feel the same way about Kiki, bro. I feel like my man's he fucked up.
He had a bad
like
moment.
Alicia said, he got to let the emotions get the best of him.
Yeah.
And the crazy part about it is that Alicia just let us know she posted and she's selling shirts about the shit. You know what I'm
They
saying?
probably,
So
laughing together. Ha ha ha! We making money now. High fiving. Both.
I
Both
mean,
baby.
think about it. I mean, Birdman came in and said, "Y'all finished or y'all done?" And he sold shirts. You know what I'm saying? After holding somebody, after punking the shit out of somebody, it made money. So this, who knows? This could be a money play. I don't know. Either way, that shit was a mad motherfucking insecurity, bruh. You don't
Now
go
she had to
online,
clean his shit up. That's
bro.
what that's called.
And that's
Yeah,
that's
she
what
cleaning this shit up. That's what she doing.
That was PR, bro. Like,
That's
you know,
PR. She got to clean this shit up. You get what I'm saying? Like somebody got to step in and be the man and clean this shit up because it's fucked up. Like you get what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, you got to make lemonade out of lemons. God damn it! You don't want to.
expose his feelings.
You don't want to.
Wait,
But shit, that's how
hey,
it is.
this NFL guy.
I don't know who this guy is, but
Oh,
I look. I think this is his code name. His real name is a pimp named Slickback.
Man.
Sir, I don't see a woman. What I see is a hoe.
She go. God damn. Okay. Yeah, all right. We here now.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Amber had a good point.
Aaron
I
does have
didn't
a
think
good
about it
point.
that
I
way.
mean, apparently, you know, if he had
Put
an
that up.
issue, they talked about it. They had an issue. She went out anyway, had her cheeks out. So he exposed his feelings in return. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. He had to see before.
now here's the question, though. Here's the question. If he had an issue with the outfit and he told her he had an issue with the outfit and she went out in the outfit anyway,
That's the
does that change the situation?
It does.
Does that say, yo,
That's
should I be insecure about this shit?
That's not insecurity. That's saying, hey, I don't
That's
think
respect.
it's appropriate. If I'm your man telling you, hey, it's maybe a little bit too much, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm Keke Palmer. Then is that insecure?
But when you say it that way, is she wrong though? Is he paying bills? We don't know.
How does he come at the money? Because if it was your spouse, my spouse, anybody's girlfriend, boyfriend, why?
Hey, look, she may pull a trump card like, yo, listen, I hear you. I understand your concerns.
Because my wife,
bitch, I'm paying for all this.
hell
I mean, personally, me, I gotta.
I hope she didn't do that. I hope she didn't do that.
I gotta ask
you gotta look at it from both sides. I mean, it's a good question.
And that's the thing, right? These are the unknowns that we don't know, right?
Mm-hmm. The unknowns,
right?
The
things I don't know that I didn't know. I'm just saying, man. It's when you put it in that light, bro. No one knows exactly what happened before. No one knows what happened when she got home. We just know that he went online, said some shit, and caused a problem.
Can you put that on
That's what we know right there. That's what we know.
Can you put that on a t-shirt?
Females on lows.
Put that on the shirt.
She go. That's what we know.
Hey, that shit does need to go on a shirt.
Yeah, put that
shit
on the
needs to
shirt,
go on a fucking billboard, bro. That's funny. That is fucking funny.
That is terrible.
Hey, Mark said
I gotta put that up there again, man.
terrible,
Don't get me wrong, it's mad disrespectful, but this shit is fucking funny. I'm sorry. This shit is fucking funny.
It's funny.
Oh, shit.
It's funny.
I was like, Mark, that's some shit your ass would have said back in the day.
Right.
Too,
It probably 100
that's
probably
how
is
he said
110%
first.
some shit I would have said behind the scenes.
Shit, as soon as the credits gone, she going, damn.
I like it. I like it. Dog is stupid. It's wow. All right, we need that on the shirt.
But, once again, my man's is at the crib. Like Fred said, Usher plus anybody's woman is a threat. But and like I said, this is one of those situations where I understand that shit, but I don't, because if you are secure in your shit in your relationship, you shouldn't worry about who the fuck they meet when they go out.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all. I went to Lenox Mall. I swear, we got me, my twin brother, all of us got fly as fuck. We went to Lenox Mall. We said we're gonna get everybody in this motherfucker. And Usher walked through Neiman Marcus.
Couldn't get one.
With two women. He had two of them. The nigga small. He's short as me. He had two women with him. And when I say he cleared the whole mall out, we was just standing there looking stupid. And I was like, you know what? Hey, let's go home. Because there's nothing else here.
Because you can't compete.
And even though he had two women, he came through Neiman Marcus with two women. He was still taking home more. And it was very sad to see. There was nothing
once again, dog, because you can't
nothing
compete,
we can do.
Right? At the end of the day, extra normal motherfuckers like us, right? And I'm not saying we less than Usher, but we ain't Usher. We ain't on TV.
We ain't in
We ain't
Vegas.
sliding across an entire screen on some Heelys into a dance move. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. We not about that life. You know what I'm saying?
Not the Healy.
I mean, in that same video,
You can't leave
he
your
hit
girl
that
around
one
me.
note and slid from the front of the stage. I mean, from the back of the stage all the way to the front.
We did.
True
Usher
story,
shit.
for
At
real.
first, I thought it was Usher magic. Then I realized it was Heelys. But you know,
We can never have it our way.
right? We can't have it our way,
We
bro.
can't have it our way.
We know it's 7:00. Some of us got a drop top. Some of us don't. You know what I'm saying? We still
Pretty
keep
much.
feet.
I got a
Can't.
sunroof.
Can't.
And look, my car fast as shit, and I ain't Usher.
Oh,
Can't do it,
You
man.
just when you can't compete, and that's what drives insecurities, right? But once again, if you know what you got,
There you
and
go.
you're not worried about your woman, because like Mark said, jokingly, even though it was jokingly, if you got that real love, you ain't got shit to worry about.
You ain't got a goddamn thing to worry about.
She could be a fangirl all she want. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you like this: Robin fucking loves Usher. Absolutely loves Usher. I ain't really worried.
You're not.
I'm not worried. Ain't no point.
Well, until y'all put up in a restaurant like Tom,
No.
you put up to that restaurant or a birthday, and you sing Sarah Smile.
That was my song.
Then that's the whole situation. Now you sit alone eating ice cream melting.
I mean, and once again, brother, you just get either you trust your girl or you don't.
Right.
And here's the thing:
That's what it
let's
comes
say you
down to.
trust your girl and you lose your girl to Usher. At the end of the day, did you really lose though? Like you didn't lose your girl to no extra regular moment. You lost her to Usher. I mean, I don't know.
Motherfucker gonna hit you with the nice and slow.
Go down, my boy Jiffy. There you go. I'm an R. Kelly type of guy, but never mind.
Oh, man.
So you never feel
Oh man,
quite
boy.
the same.
If your girl like R. Kelly, she might like being peed on.
I ain't gonna lie. If I lose my girl to R. Kelly, I mean not R. Kelly, but the Usher, I feel some kind of way. I'd rather be somebody, little.
Why? Tell me why. What
Because
level? What level we
I
talking?
feel I could beat his ass. Like I like to say stop just whoop his ass. I mean,
I could probably beat that motherfucker ass. So you know,
yeah, right.
Because I can beat his
you
ass.
better give us some small motherfucker. What's his name? Floyd Mayweather or somebody. You know, somebody I know I can't beat his ass. Nah, man. It
I
to
can
me.
see that nigga now, LaVoice. I'm doing his tie, rolling up his with school shirt. Come on, you fucking singing, nigga.
Put him up.
Motherfucker hit him with a spear, drop the elbow on him. All that wrestling background.
Usher whoop my ass. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I got the endurance.
He got backup, man.
He got the endurance.
All motherfuckers come with security, bro. You got to realize you ain't whooping just one person's ass. You got to whoop a team.
You can't even touch him, bro. You can't get to him.
You ain't gonna be able to get to him.
All right.
It's like you got to beat everybody else to get to the final boss. You know what I'm saying? And by that time you're tired, and he gonna dance all over.
And by that time he already done had your spouse, so it's no reason to fight anymore.
I got about 3 minutes. I'm done. Like, you know what? One, you got it.
What's new?
I mean, once again, bro. I mean, it was his insecurities that fucked him up. He went online. He said some shit he shouldn't have said. At the end of the day, we don't know if he lost the bag, if she's just making jokes out of it. You know what I'm saying? Once again, they back to being private.
The nigga gonna be like, let me see.
Bro, if he was up there singing that to her, bro, listen, the conversation is completely valid, bro.
Yeah.
If you walk away and he was like, let me see. I tell you what, the world lucky I ain't got vocals, bro. I don't know that I can be married, man. I'll be out here singing everybody's wife. Anyway,
yeah, Chris Brown too. If your girl go to Chris Brown, just let her go.
It's a wrap, bro.
Just let her go.
Yeah, no, he
Hey, you don't want your. Never mind, I can't say it.
Now, here's the thing, though, right? Here's the thing. He can still win this if she decided, like, I'm done. Like DB said, you know, he's going to put child support on it now. You know what I'm saying? And you know, rich people, you pull out child support, they got to pay some ridiculous ass amount. Is it really worth it?
I mean, you ain't gonna lie. If he the type that get on social media, he will ask for that
He
child
the,
support.
that's what I'm
He
saying.
will ask for that child support.
I don't think it's gonna go no further than that. I think this is gonna be the first and last we hear about this kind of
I
situation.
hope so.
Look, I sincerely
I think he got his feelings. Like I said, we all been there, and he and this guy is listened to on the radio all the time. Don't hit send. You type it out, read over it, delete it,
and then delete it.
He hit send. And he probably regretted it as soon as he did it.
Remember he seen that shit popped up. He was like, oh,
yeah, you talking about when he did it like 4 or 5 times?
That's what I'm saying. Like after the 5th time, you know, you got like, you know what?
Wait, he sent it multiple times?
No, he sent a few things. He said a bunch of shit.
It wasn't just one.
Oh, so you can't give him credit then, dog.
I'm not giving that nigga credit. He said a bunch of shit. I think what happened was he had a heavy flow and he ran out of tampons. And he was very upset. He was cramping real bad. And all he had was that Twitter finger, man. This is how it happened, man.
Oh my god!
What? Why did
it happen, man? Heavy flow, cramps.
My God!
I got it.
Fake your death, bro. I'm dead. If they just said approve, I'm gonna die on the spot. They gonna know for sure.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna be a question. None of that.
That's too rich for my blood.
That nigga need to agree to pay child support.
Damn,
that works, by the way. You fake your death, it does work.
What you mean it don't work?
I said it does work.
Oh, good.
What's going on, man?
We'll leave it at that.
I mean, you gotta change your whole identity. Like, you gotta go to motherfucking Fiji or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Gotta find Tupac Island, bro.
In the same city.
Mel? You gotta find Tupac Island, bro. I mean, that's all it is to it, bro. Ain't no way.
That's terrible.
$7,000 a month.
That's tough.
That's overkill, bro. I don't care what anybody says. $7,000 a month. You don't need that much to take care of a child, bro.
I'm so happy my pull-out
game
game is
can't say
amazing.
how much
I'm so happy my pull-out game is amazing because I can imagine now. I've been with some beautiful women. I have. Beautiful on the outside, but shit on the inside. And I'm not trying to say nothing wrong, but I'll be like, thank God I didn't have any kids with this particular few women because they would have had my balls in the vice grip. I would have been broke. Woo, Lord, thank you.
Well, I mean,
thank you.
You got to realize some women do come out here to have kids just to get the bag, but then they fuck around and think they about to get the bag and realize some motherfuckers are bum. He got nothing to offer. He was like, I thought he had money from the streets. That shit ain't taxable. He's a rat. Either way,
on the streets.
Oh damn, Mark. I guess the food gone, bro.
The milk's gone bad.
Guess the food is gone, Brody.
Man, there was too much food. That shit ain't gone. I'm eating pass out with my belly up, right in the air, with the fan spinning over my dead ass.
Well, all right, all right. So, before we bring this to maybe to an early close, we got any more other issues with insecurity? Any more examples? Because I mean, once again, I could think of a few, bro. I could think of a few. I could make insecurities if my life was set up that way. Like I said, you know, if I had one of them 6-packs and a motherfucking voice, my name would probably be the singing insecurity because I'm out here snatching everybody's girls immediately.
I mean, I think one of the biggest things, and it's funny because I could say this shit then and now, most definitely probably resonate way more now, is anybody with financial stability. If somebody can actually take care of your person better than you can, it might put you down a notch. It might bring you down just a little bit, especially if you're a real hardworking person and you're doing everything you can. Like you be like, baby, I'm gonna take you out to eat at Olive Garden because my check was fucked up. And then her friend is like, hey, baby, we're gonna go to Bahama Breeze, and then after that, let's go to Six Flags. Then you're gonna be looking like, God damn it. And you can't do nothing because that's her friend and he got money like that, and you kind of struggling, and she barely don't want to do anything with you because she's exhausted all the time. And then you figure out like, damn it, she's always exhausted because she spends so much time with the person that got the money. And then they be like, oh, the guy with the money is named Marcus, and he been always with my girlfriend all the time, taking
This
her
nigga here.
to
Oh my god! I
places
should have
and
known
I
this
was
was
wondering
going.
where this was going.
I knew this was
trying
going
to
in that
figure-
direction. I knew. I had an idea. I wasn't 100% sure, but I knew it was gonna be extra fucking ridiculous.
but that's pretty much how it works. I think that's how it works.
That's true. What Alicia said. Like I said, my wife and her friend went out there. It was not like you see a regular R&B concert. It was this nigga trying to like, who can I get tonight? Boy,
Well, and that's what I'm saying, bro. It's Usher, bro. He come
It's
out. He's
okay.
I don't think he's gonna cross that line with her. I think he knew it was a friend.
Why?
Why? I mean,
Why? Give me a reason why. Because they met before.
I'm giving Usher the benefit of
The
the doubt.
benefit of the doubt. Now we can do that because Usher apparently put out a message saying that he agrees with her boyfriend.
Oh, there we go. He wasn't gonna cross that line. He saw a celebrity and then went did this, and now we're talking about him and her. He said
But wait.
possibly setting her. And
But
then
wait,
the headline.
how much sense does that make?
I
Explain
mean,
to me
yeah,
how much.
because he's a participant.
I agree with her boyfriend. By the way, though, she smelled good and she was extra soft.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just saying he the one that did the singing and the touching and the grabbings and shit.
That's
Oh,
what
but
he
I
was
agree.
doing.
I was completely inappropriate
Yeah.
with this girl. He should have
I
saw
mean,
what
that's
happened
nothing
after
to
the
it.
show.
You got to be a big
But was
person.
he inappropriate? What did he do inappropriate?
No, she pulled herself up on him.
I'm about to say he was just doing him.
Yeah, he was like,
So
they
then
was
is
like
he
this,
insecure for
and
a
then she
reason?
just kept all up in. She got all up in his like shit or whatever. Yeah.
So was he insecure for a reason? Does he know something we don't?
He shouldn't.
Mm.
We never heard anything before today.
Well, once
Or before
again,
that day.
if he told her, no, don't wear that out the house because I know how you can get when you go to these award shows when you drink.
So you mean to tell me it's a
And she's like, fuck
possibility
you, I'm going anyway.
that
And he's
Kiki
like,
out
well, I
here
can't
getting
think too
loose
much. She
behind
paying for
the scenes?
everything.
He would not do that to Kiki's name. We're not doing that to Kiki's name.
I'm
He's
just
a national
saying.
treasure.
But
All
even
these
Mel said she said she saw him before she left the house.
That's what I said.
I just
Right.
don't understand.
But
I don't get it. I
Apparently,
wish
apparently he
God
had
he
an
never
issue
got.
with what she had on.
I
It's
wish he
because
never
she
got
was
into
with
that
Usher.
story.
And she took a picture next to me, you, him, and him. It'd been okay. It was that nigga she saw. He saw, right, oh, wait a minute. Enough is enough. Type this out.
That's exactly how it happened.
That is
I
terrible.
mean, either way, it is what it is, man. We don't know what the hell happened in their house, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what made him decide that he was gonna snap. It could
I
have been
bet
the
you
dress.
he did. I bet
It
you
could
he
have
was
been
like,
Usher.
Go on, girl.
No, it could have been a mix between the two. It could have been nothing. Maybe he
That
once again,
teacher's
maybe he was in
teaching.
his feeling because the baby was crying. He couldn't get the baby to shut up, and he was like, "God damn it, she out here
She
naked
did.
singing with Usher. This is some bullshit. I hate this motherfucker. Can't wait to tell the world." And then it back.
And we all know how we get when we on that drink. Emotions come out.
Hey, he's sitting over there online like, there's another picture of her.
Just saying, bruh. We don't know, brother. He could have been upset. The baby won't go to sleep. He trying to watch the war show. He look up. His girl is in Usher's arms.
But look, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. He should have stayed off the goddamn social. He should have texted her. Like this
Should text her like, "Hey, when you get home,
yeah, when you
your
get home, we
ass."
got to talk.
It wasn't an award show. It was at his concert. It wasn't an award show. It was
It wasn't even an award. It was just a concert.
His concert.
Yeah,
His
that's
concert.
what he do in his concert.
I
That's
didn't
what
know
he
that was.
does.
I thought it was an award show or
I
something.
kept saying that. That concert. It wasn't an award show.
So she just went to the concert half ass to a concert.
You would go see it.
This wasn't a. Oh, this dress was provided to me because I'm going to this award show. I'm going to be with my ass out because I'm going to see Usher.
Yeah.
Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Come on. Think about it. Come on.
I'm thinking about it. Anybody other than Kiki who had a problem with it because it was Kiki.
It still should have been
Fizzle.
a conversation.
Your girl walk out the house with her whole ass out.
Which he saw her do.
And we talked about this earlier. I know who you coming back home with. It's not the first time she'd had her ass out before. It's not.
It's not.
Usher can sing 1,000,001 songs. I know the baby's here and I'm here. I know you coming back from and seeing Usher. We're here. We cool.
That's where my
the concert was over
at.
3 hours ago.
I
What's taking us so long to get?
I don't know about after parties and VIP.
I mean,
party.
it
don't know
took
about
her
that.
a nice and slow time to get back.
She bought the Usher VIP package. Dog.
Now that I don't know about.
I don't
Mine is also VIP. You carry right back home. Together playing. I saw Usher. Yay.
And see, that's what I said, Mel. That's what I said.
know.
He is. I mean, you know.
But that is not the first time. Kiki.
That's
I
what
want
I'm
y'all to
saying.
hear what I'm saying.
Okay.
That is not the first time Kiki Palmer has seen Usher.
Okay.
Y'all
But let
got-
me. I hear you, but
I'm with you, Mark. I said
did
that.
she see
Many
Usher
times.
before with her ass out?
We don't know. They have pool parties and celebrity parties out there. We're not.
Ralph.
they
Okay,
had
look,
Black
Ralph.
Girl Party too,
Prime
right after the
example.
show.
Prime example. Say me, you, Robin, we all kicking it. And just one day out of nowhere, Robin decided to wear something a little revealing. She know
Just
me.
come
It
to-
don't matter
Just
what
to
she
come to
wear.
your show.
Oh my
Yeah, I
Lord.
listen. I know you. You right, and I'm not tripping about you. But now I got a problem with her. Why are you wearing that to my homie shit?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Is that not? You trying to tell me that's not an issue, Mark?
No,
But you saw what she had on before she left.
And he wasn't okay with it, and she did it anyway.
I don't know if he smacked her on the butt and said
He
good
smacked
job.
her on the
and
butt when
then-
she left the house.
yeah.
Do we know that shit for sure?
We
We
don't.
don't know.
You
I
don't
don't
know if he had a
He said,
problem
all
with
this
You call
stuff
him a liar? Is that what
I
you
don't
doing?
know.
Yeah, I'm saying Mel wasn't there either. Yeah, just like we wasn't.
I don't know.
We done read
man.
all type of crazy shit about this situation,
I don't know what to fucking believe or talk about anymore.
and that right there,
tell you
that
what,
right there, Mark, that right
listen,
there is the whole
I
situation.
honestly feel you in that scenario in what you're talking about. Like, look, hey, we going to Mark's house. Why the fuck do you?
Why do you
that
have this
on?
on?
Yeah,
Why
now
do you have this on?
that's the fucking issue because we just going to Mark's house, nothing extra.
Oh well, you
got
know
your ass and your
he's
titties out,
doing a comedy show. I don't give a fuck what he doing. Why do you not have clothes on? What's
right.
the problem?
Yep.
Well, my only thing I
ain't
gotta
worried about
say
that.
is,
And I'm not going with you.
out of everything that we talked about, handle that shit with your
In-house.
peoples, man. Don't
That's
put it out.
facts.
Stay
At
away
the end
from
of the day, that
social
should have been
media.
handled at the crib.
I ain't worried about that shit.
That's it. Ain't nothing worse than to actually have somebody know your insecurities because you blabbered off about having them. So that was kind of on him right now. He shot himself in the foot. And hopefully he gets better afterwards and he changed them tampons and he get the heavy flow additions and stuff like that and to get past the cramps. And then he'll be all right, man.
Well,
but that was on him.
My thing is that no matter what the situation or scenario is, none of us know the real truth.
We really don't.
We're going off what the internet said, and right now the internet makes him look like a bitch. Let's call a spade a spade. You didn't handle your shit at home. You embarrassed you and your girl. That's the problem.
Now, one thing, Lisa, it's not about someone dressing sexy in public. It's not about that. It's about who they're dressing sexy for. You get what I'm saying? Like
but that wasn't dressing sexy though. I mean, you trying to tell me if your girl's like, yo, I'm going to the mall in my swimsuit with my ass out.
Yeah.
Why? What? Bro, that was a swimsuit with a fucking sheer curtain around it. What was the point of the outfit?
I mean, I did see your ass.
She had a baby. She's going out for the
right.
first time.
She's sexy as hell. She
so you think
great.
Usher? You think all this is planned? Like you think?
No, I'm not saying it's planned. And this is more of a response to what Alicia was saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with my wife going out, and she's dressing sexy. That's great. That's awesome. But that was more than just being sexy. That was you went out intentionally with your ass out intentionally. You can't say it wasn't. You can't tell me you didn't put that on. You didn't
have like your belly out or something like that. But with your titties hanging on your ass, and we can literally see your ass. I literally I was like, you still got it,
bro.
But the issue.
Okay, but that's understandable. But he did, right? He saw that shit. If I got to do that's to me, it's not cool. If we're going to the pool, And you got to be at the pool because
I
you
mean,
got
they came from pool.
And that's all
cool.
good and
Oh,
fine, Alicia.
she's
she's
That's
not
not
cool.
going. She wasn't going to the pool.
I didn't know she didn't leave the pool. Oh shoot, I forgot.
She didn't go to the pool.
Bro, you
She didn't
saw
go
her
to the pool.
motherfucking
Look,
hair.
look, this is what you missing. She didn't go to the pool, but she was wet.
That's good.
Bro, and listen, that's
What was
cool.
that? Too adult? That was too much of an adult joke.
Hey, listen, no.
I
Look,
had to let
I'm
it
feeling.
sink in.
Hey, no, that shit was funny.
It took a minute. I got there though.
Lisa, listen. Okay, she didn't have that body before, and now she's loving. That's great. That's great. It's a lot of chicks they got banging ass body that go out there with their ass out. And if you're in a relationship and you married, do you go out like that just because? Oh, I look great. I'm gonna show my ass.
I mean,
Yes.
be dead honest with women. If you got a guy and he been in the gym all goddamn winter, summertime come, this nigga, you can't get this nigga keep his shirt on. You're gonna have a problem with that shit. You gonna be like,
And that's
have
facts.
a problem with
And
that
that's fucking facts, bro.
That's facts.
Just keeping it all the way
Facts.
buck. It don't matter what he used
Listen.
to look like. You're gonna feel some type of. He wear tank tops more often. He go to the mall with tank tops on.
Picture flexing. Yes,
You know what I
all
mean? He
that.
take more gym pictures, stuff like that. You're probably gonna have something to say about that. And I'm not trying to stir the pot, but I'm really trying to put it out there that you can't say particular things like, oh, well, they finally got that, they finally in shape now, blah blah blah, so they can flaunt it. Yeah, when you're single. Yeah, when you're looking for someone, when you want someone to touch what you've been working on your whole life. Granted, great, got that
part.
but
Hey, and I can respond to that. Oh, well, hold on, let me go back to this one. I can respond to this right here, Mel. He taking pictures and he posting. That's cool. That makes it a fantasy. But when you deliver the fantasy to the person, and the same shit you was just taking pictures of, it's a little different. I see a picture. I know I can't touch half these motherfuckers I see on Instagram. I mean, it's Instagram. Somebody get sent to my house with the shit they got on.
So y'all saying she should have worn the outfit?
I think
you can wear. This is what I'm
the
saying.
situ-
You
I think the
can
situation
wear
wouldn't
what
have been
you
as
want to
bad.
wear. You can wear what you want to wear, but in some aspects, dress how you want to be presented. In cases, if you come out looking single, you're probably going to get a lot of single attention. But then if you have
out there before, people didn't say anything until they saw her with Usher.
But this is what I'm saying. No, people didn't say anything until Darius saw her with us. You know what I'm saying? Had he kept his fucking mouth shut, this would have just been another Sunday.
Right.
I don't know.
Like,
because even the pictures that she posted didn't show her ass out.
That's what I'm saying. She was respectable in the manner. But at the same token, y'all have to stop putting that light that, oh, if somebody was doing this, that, and the third, they have the right to look a certain way in public. It depends on that person's situation. If they're in a bad relationship, then granted, yeah, go out there and show your ass. Shit, have a titty out. I mean, that's what you're attracting at. But in the same light, I want y'all to think about this because it's the same thing. Just like I said, for your spouse, women, if you have a guy and he always was fat, he carried himself sloppily or whatever, and he went hard all winter, and summertime came, you cannot have this man put on a shirt. Y'all have a conversation. Hey, look, baby, I love you to death, but I would rather you wear something nice other than that. No, I'm gonna just wear this tank top. I've been wearing it, so that's what I'm gonna do. You mean to tell me you're gonna be okay with that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
but you addressed that shit at the crib.
Yeah, there you go. You just addressed it. But at the same token, if I hate to say it, but if they had that conversation, he said, "Hey, I don't want you wearing that," and she said, "I'm gonna wear it anyway."
Then that's a problem.
That's a fucking
problem.
problem.
That's a problem.
He smacked her on the butt for love. He was okay with it. It was it's Usher part that got to.
That's the part that got to him. That's the part that got to him.
And you're right. You know what I'm saying? He may have smacked her on the ass like, you do look good. I don't want you to wear it, but go have fun. Nowhere in his mind was he thinking, oh, you know what? She's going to get on stage with Usher and he's going to be holding on to her. I
don't think she knows she's going to be on stage with him either, though. I don't think that was playing.
It's Keke Palmer.
I don't know what.
Like you just said, he get, it ain't like they ain't met before, right?
My biggest thing Just like Lisa said, she said, y'all agree with him. Just think he should have handled it
Yeah,
differently.
definitely in house.
Absolutely.
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 I got it.
And
My
then-
thing
and
is,
then
Alicia, if there's a problem, then you have a problem, regardless of whether it was anywhere. But you
Yeah.
just don't post that shit.
Yeah,
on
we
the
had
internet.
nah,
It's
he looked
okay
like,
for him
he
to have
looked
an
like a
issue with
horrible
it.
guy.
They could have talked about it and got it figured out. But instead, he got the world involved and made it a bigger situation than it had to be.
And
So-
not only does it bring attention to him, it brings attention to her. You know
And
what I'm
once
saying?
again,
So,
she looked great. She looked great, and the baby weight dropped and went to all the right places.
Yeah, she looked nice. He
But
should have just handled it differently.
She's always
you should be like, nah, we're gonna have to talk about this when we get to the crib. I'm not okay with that. But either way, we over. We are over an hour.
oh,
You know, it's been an hour 4 minutes, and we talked about nothing but Kiki Palmer and that other
that's
dude and
that's
I
long
Usher.
can't believe we had a whole conversation
Whole
about this
hour.
shit for
That's
a whole hour.
because it's interesting to hear everybody's side of view, man. Like I said, I could play the devil's advocate. I can also say, yo, my man's just tripping. He could have just left that at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Either way, we don't know what happened. We don't know the full story. We never will. We'll only have bits and pieces. But we know how we feel about it. If it was our girl and had a problem with it, when we get home, we need to talk about it. Since you couldn't respect what I said when you left, we may have a bigger issue when we get home. Like, that means I'm not talking about like beating nobody's ass. I'm just
He's
saying
a
that
breadwinner.
you just have.
She's a breadwinner. So only so much she could say.
She said, "You are
But
not
you right,
getting
look,
it.
and you right though.
You're not getting
You
it
right.
tonight."
I'm sorry.
And
man.
listen, you right though. She is the breadwinner. Only so much he can say. At that point, he can make a decision. Did it bother you enough? Or are you gonna let that shit go? Because here's the thing: if it bothered you enough and you let it go, now you can't say shit at all because you already let it happen because of where you stand in your position. So from that point on, you got to be okay with whatever the fuck she has to do or whatever she wants to do. Sorry, I
That nigga
couldn't do
better
that.
that nigga better get on Indeed.
Right, you had your priorities straight.
Any of y'all hiring? What's your
I'm about-
credentials?
I'm
I'm married
about
to
to-
Kiki Palmer. That don't help you with shit.
I'm about to say what's on my chest, and I know I'm gonna need a job.
I can type really fast.
Twitter fingers. Twitter fingers.
All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through and kicking it with us. We will see you on the next go round.
Wait.
Wait. Oh yeah, you.
Exactly
Vizzle.
3 hours and 53 minutes. SCD podcast Sunday tonight.
Hey, and tell them.
Hey,
It ain't just about sports.
it ain't just sports. It's entertainment, sports. So tune in for something different.
I don't know. That face was terrible.
I'm looking. Look, I'm
I hope we
looking
don't
forward
get
to
that
this
face tonight.
episode. I am looking forward to this episode.
Yeah,
That
so
nigga
with
like he
that
don't know
being
what
said,
his show
tonight-
about. He like he don't know what his show about. Sport?
We out.